Hello, so this is my demo for PA5. I know it's 1 week late, but I've been playing catch up and trying to do as much as I can and cover up as much as I can. So as you can see, we have the our grid and all its collision boxes. So you can see the green ones are per alien. The blue ones are for the columns. The outer red one is the bounding box of the grid. If you can see, we also have a right wall and a left wall, and a union of both of them. So the union is the blue rectangle. The left wall and right wall are yellow. So the grid right now, what it does is it just goes left and right, and whenever it hits one of these walls, it reverses its direction. So it's not much. I decided to validate the collision system using collisions with walls instead of the missile, because I wanted to get like a basic part of it working before I get into object deletion and stuff. But you can basically see that the collisions are being detected. So if I stop this and take a look at the output, we can see that it hit the right wall and then it hit the left wall. So that's just like a basic sort of validation. So let's just go into the diagram first. We have, oh my god, this took me a lot of time to do, and I apologize for that. So we have our collision visitor that now sits between the D-link and the component, and you can see that it has, shut up, that it has the, there you go. So it has the abstract accept, and then it has all these other methods going on here. So you can see that, and with their default implementations. And then what we're doing here is, first of all, you can see that the hierarchy, of course, it's changed now. So the game object is above the leaf in the composite. We have our collision object, which has a box sprite and a collision rectangle. And we have the components. Now we have an alien column, we have the alien group, which is the grid, and we have a wall group. And over here, we have the alien and the wall, and three different types of aliens, which we're not really using. It's more to sort of just make the columns, and then you have the left wall and the right wall. So anyway, so let's get into the collision rectangle. So we have our union, that's how we calculate the bounding boxes. We have the intersect, that's how we check for collisions. And we have our collision pair manager in the collision pair. So this is basically just normal, and what we do here is in our collision pair we have it point to two game objects, and here's where we're actually doing all the collisions. So we're colliding two trees, and then we're just like doing it on a per sibling level. So you can see that first we can go all the way up until like the second three siblings and then the first ones, and process is just colliding these two. So anyway, so right now we're just testing the alien groups versus the wall group. So as you can see, we have an accept here that is going to, so the alien accepts the wall that we have. So in our wall group, when you visit an alien group, go and test with the with the child walls, then you'll test with both the left wall and the right wall. So you come back to collide, and then finally in the left wall we have this, and we say, hey, the grid should move like whatever, they should move 10 in the positive direction, and then the right wall says he should move 10 in the negative direction. So that's how that's happening. So this was basically a very basic validation, or first validation, of the collision system. And now for this week's PA, which is PA6, I'm going to start working with missiles. I'm going to get into deleting objects. So the idea here is that if we can do that with the missiles and the alien grids, then doing it with the shields should also be like, it should be a pretty simple next step. And then I'll start working with the audio as well. So basically, this submission was just to validate that I am making progress, and everything is working. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.